Hey guys, welcome to Copy Glass. Going to be doing a quick video for you guys now on a debate which I've kind of been going through myself at the moment in terms of whether I should switch to Android from iOS. Now, if you've been keeping up to copyofglass.com or if you've been here on the actual channel, you will know that I've been doing a couple of videos of apps on the iPhone 5 from Google, for instance Google Play Music, how to import your Google services onto your iOS device, but then it kind of got me thinking whether I actually need an iPhone or whether I can switch to a Android device like an Nexus 4, Galaxy S3 or something similar. So this video now is going to kind of cover my decision and kind of the path I took to get there. Like I say, I'm Mark from Copy Glass and let's get to it. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm kind of maybe going to over dramatise this a bit more than I need to, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to slide now into focus the phone which I'm going to be using now until my contract renewal. So I'm just going to see if we can get some dramatic music going now, or at least maybe a drum roll of some sort. And this is the device that I've chosen to use, and it is the Samsung Galaxy S3. So obviously you can see from that I have now made the choice to switch over to Android from iOS. So like I said, what we're going to do now, just get into a couple of points of the reasoning maybe behind why I've done it, maybe kind of go through with you guys whether you should maybe think about doing the same, and just give you my overall opinion of the actual device itself. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to be going into now with you guys is the reason why I chose the Samsung Galaxy S3 and not the newly released Samsung Galaxy S4 or the HTC One, or even actually the Nexus 4, which is the main phone that I've kind of been debating in previous videos as whether I should be getting that phone, as it obviously runs stock Android, and that's the main reason why I wanted an Android phone. Like I said, it was mainly to run stock Android and to have that pure Android experience. Now, the reason why I didn't go for the Nexus 4 is just for the fact that the actual camera itself wasn't as good as what I've had previously. So obviously I've had iPhones in the past, I've had an iPhone 5 most recently, and obviously everyone knows the camera on the iPhone 5 is insanely good. So that's kind of the main reason why I went for the Galaxy S3. Now obviously you may be asking why I haven't gone for the HTC One or the Samsung Galaxy S4. Now the reason for that is because I'm still in my 2-year contract. So I've actually had to buy the phone completely outright. In that case, that's why I haven't gone for one of the more premium phones. So obviously the Galaxy S4, the HTC One, out of contract to buy the phone outright is, you know, £400 or £500. Now this here actually cost me £230 in the UK, which is a pretty good deal in my opinion. It's the 16GB Samsung S3, and I've got a memory card in it, so it's now up to 64GB. So, you know, a 64GB S3 for £230. I didn't think that was a bad deal. Now obviously going on to the next point, and that is going to be Android itself. Now as you can see straight away, as soon as I've got the device, I have put Nova Launcher on the device, just for the fact that I do like that pure Google experience, that pure Android experience. Now obviously it's not pure Android in the sense that everything has changed because I'm only using an actual launcher. So for instance, if we go into the app drawer, obviously that's going to look different, but if we go into the settings, it's still going to have the same settings that you get with TouchWiz, and unless you root your device and install a custom ROM, you're not going to be able to get rid of certain things like that, and also notifications as well. Again, to get stock notifications, you are going to have to root the device. But like I say, the actual S4 itself is definitely no slouch. Obviously the processor and everything, the beautiful screen as well. You know, it's maybe an old phone in terms of there's a new version out, but it's by no means old hardware. Like I say, it performs extremely well. The camera is extremely good, and like I said, the software just moves around the actual OS and things. Everything runs extremely smoothly. Obviously, you know, your widgets, your app drawer, everything like that runs extremely smooth. I've not had any slowdown or any problems there. So that's, like I say, the main reason why I've gone for the Galaxy S4. Now obviously this version of Android on the S4, because it hasn't yet been updated, is still going to be rocking Android 4.1, I think it is. It definitely isn't 4.2. Let me just have a quick double check. Yes, it's running Android 4.2 Jelly Bean, so it does still have Jelly Bean on there. So like I say, you can't really complain that it's not necessarily the most up-to-date version, but it is still lacking behind in some features. So for instance, obviously on the lock screen, you're going to find that there's no customizable widgets and things. Now I have installed Holo Locker, which as you can see here makes the screen look as though it is running on 4.2. Obviously you've got the unlock camera and obviously straight up to Google Now. You can't really customize it as much in terms of putting dash clock widget and things on the lock screen or even on the device itself, because dash clock widget, which is one of my favorite widgets, is actually only available for 4.2.2 at the moment, so that's a bit of a disappointment. But like I say, everything else runs extremely well on the phone. I've obviously installed all my apps I use on a regular basis. I've got them on a completely separate screen, and also I've got my app drawer in here with all my applications in there basically. So like I say, that's the reason why I've chosen the Galaxy S3. That's the reason why I haven't gone with like I said, Nexus 4 or one of the more premium devices. So like I said, this is a bit of a big change for me to kind of go from iOS to Android. I've been using an iPhone since the original iPhone 4, and you know, I'm really looking forward to it. I like it already in terms of what I've been able to do with the device. Obviously I do have a Nexus 7, so I kind of know what I'm getting myself into, but I've never actually used an Android device as my daily driver out and about. I can only use my Nexus 7 where there's Wi-Fi. Obviously this is, you know, 3G compatible, so I'm using it out and about like a phone, for instance. But yeah, I want to see how it goes, and I'm going to kind of feed back to you guys my thoughts and opinions on the device itself. Given like an honest opinion, not necessarily from an Apple fanboy, but from a person that's come from Apple to Android. So if there are points that I don't like, I'm definitely going to tell you guys. I'm not going to hold back, because like I say, I've made a big switch, and if it's not going to be working out for me, then I'm going to tell you, you know, kind of what's wrong and what I don't like about it. Now, obviously a lot of subscribers that we've got on the channel, a lot of our viewers, maybe some of you are here for the iOS side of things. Now, it's not necessarily saying that is going to be going away. Obviously, we're still going to be keeping up to date with Apple announcements, and obviously when the next iPhone comes out. Because I am still in my 2-year contract, I could technically upgrade to that, do some videos on it, and then maybe at a later date look at something else. So we're not going to kind of get rid of Apple or iOS completely. Like I say, if we do an app review on Android, for instance, like Cut the Rope or Rayman or Real Racing 3, then obviously we'll inform you of, you know, if it's available on iOS, what the pricing is, etc., and put all the links and everything in the description as well. And in terms of just Apple things in general, again, things like for the Mac and things like that, or in general announcements like WWDC, we are definitely still going to keep you guys up to date. So don't think that we're just going completely Android. We are going to be doing some other things in between. So like I say, this has been Michael from Copy Glass with just a quick kind of reason video really as to why I've gone from iOS to Android. So keep up to date with the channel, and obviously we'll be doing a lot more videos. I'll be doing a lot more videos now on Android as well, and we'll catch you guys later. So thanks very much for watching.